Hey, you stubborn apes out there. This is David, also known as Gorilla Grodd on the Frank Nez's Discord. I wanted to do a video on the HYMC AMC association, or the fact that AMC bought shares of HYMC and why it's such a great play for AMC and us apes, other than the fact, the obvious, both in MC and the great DD that the Zip Trader has done about the triangle in Egypt. But if that DD does not convince you, I think I might have found something else that may. Now, it was on or about 1993. Topps Baseball came out. I had I think it might have been a quarter, it might have been a 50-cent piece. It doesn't matter. I think it was a quarter. Anyways, it was silver. But it was so worn that wasn't really worth much, except maybe the price of the silver. Did something really silly, really stupid, but it paid off. I used that coin, I used that quarter, and bought a pack of 1993 Topps Baseball. In that pack of cards, got a Topps Black Gold Tony Gwynn card. Now the odds of getting one of these cards are on or about 1 in 72 packs, which is, that's one in every other box. So 36 packs in a box, 2 boxes, you probably get one. So needless to say, was really happy, lucked out, got something good. Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer, and was really excited when the price guide came out. I think it came out about on or about $100. I have not been able to find how much it did, but anyways, I think it was probably about $100, which was not a bad return on the investment. Unfortunately, Topps had other plans. They started printing more, or they had already printed more, and so they put out sets out at Walmart with about 4 or 5 Topps Black Gold cards in it. So anyways, they just started that printing press and just, oh gee, we love these. People just love the black gold so much that they accommodated people by just printing them out, printing, just let them, good times roll, so to speak. So, as you might imagine, the price of that card, the value of it went down and down and down. Until now today, you could get one at about on or about $2.50. So what does this have to do with HYMC and AMC? Glad you asked. The thing was, what it has to do with it is that if you have 80% of the money supply being printed in the last 2 years, just like that card, what do you think is going to happen to that value of that money that's being printed? Almost doubling the amount of money in circulation. Well, it's going to go down and down, right? Inflation. Don't think it has hit us yet, but when it does, well, there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth for sure. But also, what's going to happen? Well, the price of gold will probably go up as a hedge against inflation. And then, what will happen then? Well, people of gold will, be highly sought after. Not that it's not right now. And so people will, gold mines will be like a gold mine. And that's basically, and that's what, not basically, that's exactly what Adam Aaron invested in. An actual real gold mine. Not sure why people have lost their minds about this. It's a gold mine. Did I mention it's a gold mine? Anyways, when hyperinflation hits us, not financial advice, allegedly, supposedly, nobody wants to get sued here, what will happen to the value of said gold mine that Adam Aaron invested in? It should go up. Especially since they raised about $195 million to get that gold and silver out of the ground. That's very good news. And considering it is about 50% shorted, the short interest is about 50%, well, it's going to cause people to FOMO in. Why not? On top of that, this is a theory, don't know, speculation. This is all speculation. Again, not financial advice. But what if Adam Aaron knew that us apes would go and buy HYMC too? That we would follow suit, as it would be. So if there's 4 million apes, on or about, allegedly, supposedly, and each one of those apes bought 100, on the average about 100 shares each, that would be about 400 million shares. Now, what is the free float? The amount of shares are able to buy? Yeah, it's less than 400 million, that's for sure. And if that happens, then people will be scrambling to find shares. And what will happen to the price of HYMC? Could it cause a short squeeze? Could it go to, like, imagine if it went to $100 a share? Or be like Volkswagen and hit $1,000 a share. Well, that would be billions of dollars for AMC. Certainly enough money to pay off their debt and have a nice have a nice war chest there. And so the main argument against AMC right now seems to be, oh, but the debt, look at the debt. Well, after that, there will be no debt and they will have no argument. And like I've said earlier, humans are social animals. They will not want to stop going to the theater. They like being around other people. This is a fact. Just as in people go to restaurants, even though they can make food themselves at home cheaper, they still go to restaurants. They still go to a bar. They still go to nightclubs. They still do all these things, even though they could dance at home. If that's all they want to do is just dance, they could dance at home. But that's not it. They want to dance with other people. Strangers. Right? Restaurants. Bars. How much for like a few drinks at a bar? You could buy a whole bottle. But whatever. At any rate, that is, again, not financial advice, not telling you or anybody what they should do with their money, not saying that you should buy or sell anything, but just a thought experiment, just an idea of what possibly could happen, Could that happen? Is that reasonable? I think it's a very reasonable thing that could happen. And it's just one piece of DDs, one thing to consider, and who knows? Who knows what will happen? Who knows what will happen this next week? But, at any rate, till next time, ciao.